Austin, Texas, on, I think it said 6th Street, here to do a clinical trial with PPD. So I'm sitting there, I walk down the street, and I see this guy standing over another person. Two African Americans, two melanated folks. One is lying on his or her back, with, and the other guy standing over him, doing chest compressions, really bad chest compressions on this guy, and the guy's clearly unresponsive. So I asked, hey, did you call 911? And I guess the guy was just so busy doing chest compressions that he just didn't realize I was there. So I pull up my phone and it's dead. It's dead. And I pull up my second phone. I figure I could probably just make an emergency call from this phone, but it doesn't have a chip in it. It doesn't have what do you call it? What you call a chip in it? You know what I mean. So I dial 911 and it says call dropped. So I turn and I look for anybody who's around. I see a guy walking up the street and I start asking, hey, did you call 911? Did you call 911? But then I realized I just saw this guy a couple minutes ago and he was talking to himself pretty hard, so he's not all there. So I look for someone else and there's this Caucasian guy standing there, punching something into a meter, like he's got a package. So, you know, I just, hey, can you call 911? I'm yelling at him, call 911, call 911. And he's looking at me like I've got two heads. So finally I get up on him and I say, hey, there's somebody unresponsive on the ground. He's probably not breathing and my phone doesn't work. Can you please call 911? So this guy get in, he pulls out his phone, this Caucasian guy pulls out his phone, then looks at me and puts the phone back in his pocket, goes back to what he's doing. So I'm like, hey, did you not hear me? Can you call 911? Call 911. This person's unresponsive. And then at that point, I realize that he just doesn't care. And I pull out my phone and I start recording it. So I'm not going to let this go on. I'm going to look for someone else to call 911. But right now, I want to document this jerk. So I turn my phone on and I start asking him again. And at some point, it looks like he's going back in his pocket to pull his phone out and call, but then he starts saying weird stuff. He has some sort of accent, but he clearly understands me. Clearly understands me because he's responsive, but he just doesn't care. First he tells me to call, and I said, well, I can't call. I don't have a chip in my phone, and I don't have service right now. Can you please call 911? He's like, I'll do it later. I was like, later? That's probably not a good idea, you know, to wait when this person is unresponsive on the ground. Call 911 now. And he was like, don't worry, I will call when I get inside. I said, don't call when you get inside, call now. He's telling me he has a package to deliver or something official to do. And I was like, you think that's more important than this person's life? Right now, call 911, man. And then just when I'm getting peak frustrated with him, I see a Caucasian woman on the other side of the street, or crossing. She just came out of the building, and she's crossing the street. And I yelled at her, hey, ma'am, could you please call 911? And she immediately pulls out her phone and starts calling, like any human being, any sane, caring human being would do. And starts calling 911. Right? So, soon as she starts calling 911, now Hans Gruber, he wants to go in his pocket and pull out his phone again and start dialing 911. So I said to him, hey, there's no need to call now, sir. There's no need to call now. Someone's already on top of it. Like, well, he clearly just, damage control. He knows that I was recording him. You got 3 melanated people asking him to call the 2 melanated people asking him to call 911, and the third melanated person on the ground, and he just doesn't give a shit, and now there's a Caucasian woman involved, and maybe he did it to save face or some sort of damage control, but then he pulls out his, but here's the thing, he's calling 911, but he knows that he sees that the woman is already calling. So what is the point of calling when someone else is already calling? There's already a woman calling 911. You've been asked several times, you did nothing. You're gonna let this person up to fate, die, whatever. If he dies, he dies. Ivan Drago, right? If he dies, he dies. Was basically his whole demeanor. It's not important. I'll do it when I get inside. No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. When I get inside, I'll call him. What a jerk. Because I called him a jerk. I called him a professional jerk because he was being very professional about his package, about the job he had to do, and very much a jerk about a person, a human being, lying dying on the daggone sidewalk. So I called him a professional jerk because that's exactly what he was. But anyway, the video is, I have the video and I'm about to show it. Excuse me! Can you please call 911? There's a man passed out on the ground out there. Please, thank you.
Yeah, I'll come in this building and I'll telling the guys that will...
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea to wait. Could you please just dial from your phone?
No.
I would dial from mine, but I don't have service and I don't have a chip in my phone, so I can't call. I already tried it, but the call wouldn't go through.
Do it faster, just don't worry.
You'll do it faster?
Yep.
I'm sorry, there's... Don't worry. You realize there's an emergency. Emergencies are... Hey, brother, you have a phone that you can call 911? It's dead? I don't know why this guy just doesn't seem to care that this person is... I mean, I saw you pull out your phone and put it back in your pocket, sir. You're just not going to call?
Excuse me?
I saw you pull out your phone and put it back in your pocket. You're just not going to call?
I think you do that.
I can't. I don't have a chip in my phone. Do you understand that?
I'll tell you. I will call
Yo, you will,
1
huh?
minute. I need to finish the transaction.
Yo, your transaction is more important than that person's life, right? Excuse me, ma'am. Could you call 911, please? Thank you. There's this person on the ground over here, right there. He or she is passed out, unresponsive. They're trying to administer CPR, but it's not helping. And for some reason, this cat here just would not call. Asked him several times, and he act like it's not a big deal. Now, no need to call now, sir. Someone's already calling. Thank you. No need to call now. Professional jerk. Yeah, whatever, man. It's very personal.
Some person just speaks without on the floor. I'll just see the man. We'll try to help.
I don't know what that guy's problem was, why he wouldn't call 911. That is just ridiculous. He just did not care. That's got to be like against the law or something, to see somebody, to know that somebody is and to just not do anything. For someone to ask you, or for you to just pull out your phone and then change your mind and put it back in, and then prioritize, oh, it's not important, I'll do it when I get inside. If this person dies, that man should be held accountable.